everybody, it's me, Nancy, with Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. Welcome back. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers, anybody just coming in, and anybody that's been here for a while. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a little something different today. Let's talk about it. Did you ever hear that I have a New York accent? And I'm just looking at the, doing some scrolling here on my laptop. It says, does New York have an accent? And it says there are some cities you can identify with just an accent, including New York. You may have heard about the Brooklyn accent, that's me, or the Bronx accent, or seen comedian Fred, I don't know the guy's name, impressions. It says New York accents are defined more along with ethnic lines than of boroughs or neighborhoods. Yeah, well, I was somewhere in the mall with my husband, and we were talking to a young man. He was like in one of those kiosks, and he wanted to know if we were Italian, and we're not Italian. So I had a lot of friends that were Italian, so maybe I talk like I'm from Brooklyn. But even my husband doesn't sound like me. It says, what do New Yorkers say differently? Yeah, well, say all the good words. Coffee, water. I don't have to, they have it spelled out with the pronunciation. Chocolate, call, talk, walk, off. And they got like funny, and there's more. It says more items. Can you talk like you're from Brooklyn? I got a little tickle. I don't know why. Oh. There's more. It says Long Island. They spell it out like Lawn Guy Land. Awesome. Like the or is emphasized. It says regardless. But supposedly I'm saying it like R-A, regardless. Remove, like we leave out the R-E and we turn it into R-A. Then all, often, and you spell it O-F-T-E-N, but we say it like awful, like A-W-F-T-E-N. Wrong, thought, these are all the words that supposedly we say funny. Thought, and we say Boston funny. Lost, sauna, like we say it like saw, the na, sausage, and fault. That's all. That's all on that page. Thought it was interesting. What else do they say? What else do they say about us New Yorkers? Oh, they're even giving suggestions. One webpage says how to talk like a stereotypical New Yorker. 10 steps. That's funny. And then it says using these words will make you sound like you're from, I guess, New York. Oh, forget about it. That's a good one, because I drive on the Belt Parkway, and then if you were leaving or getting on a certain spot, it would say forget about it. And it's spelled like Fuhgedaboutit. Let's see what they have to say. It says, I don't know. I'm trying to see. There's nothing interesting on this page. It was like clickbait, and I couldn't find anything. What else? Oh, then there's like even a thing that says how to reduce your New York accent. Some people don't want to have New York accents, you know. It says how do New Yorkers pronounce New York? Not that exciting. New York accent generator. Actors with New York accents. New York accent female. Yeah, Boston has an accent too. But I don't have that accent. I knew a girl from Boston once. Like we were talking, she was Italian, and I was saying, I always said sauce for like, tomato sauce. And she says gravy. Like they call it. Some people call it gravy. Some people call it sauce. Let's see what else is here. How do New Yorkers say orange? It says, for New Yorkers, the name of the state, Florida, and its favorite fruit, orange, have the vowel sound of the word horrible. No criticism intended, since many New Yorkers love oranges when they retire to Florida. Ha ha ha. I'm living in Florida. I don't get that. How do New Yorkers say gyro? Or gyro? You know, that's like a certain kind of sandwich in New York. Oh, you could find anything on the internet. All I need is one of those Surreys or something, you know. There's something in my phone I could use. They talk about hero. It says how to speak New York. New York English carries linguistics called non-rhetoric accent, with speakers often dropping R's that are followed by another consonant, turning forget into forget and girl into girl. I don't know. I can only say it one way. Then it says, you know, we say hero a lot, but we're not talking about a hero. We're talking about a sandwich. We call it heroes. Then it talks about pie and a slice. Like if you walk into a New York pizzeria, sometimes they have the pizzas out. Now, maybe now with the whole pandemic, they don't do that. But I used to have this pizzeria near my house, and they would have all the pizzas out, and they would have like glass over them. So, you know, you could walk, and everything was moving, so it was pretty fresh. So basically, you know, you pick out a slice. You know, you didn't have to buy a pie. So I could say, I want a slice of the one with the mushrooms. I want a slice of a stuffed pizza. I want one with sausage or whatever. They had everything there. It was great. The city. Like, yeah, we wouldn't say we're going to Manhattan. You know, we would say we're going to the city. Then if we were going to go, like my brother, he moved upstate. So he's not that, New York is really huge. So he's like, not that far upstate. I guess before the bad traffic and everybody moving up his way to Orange County, it was maybe an hour and a half. It could turn into a real traffic jam to go there. But he was a New York City fireman, and he transferred to the Bronx, and he moved upstate. He got out of the city. So let's see, Jersey, yeah, they have their own accent. Let's see, food shopping. It says if you're hitting a New York grocery store to stock up on bread and milk before a storm, you could say you're grocery shopping. But if you want to sound like a local, you'll say food shopping. I'll say food shopping. I do say that too. Let's see what else they say. Just seeing ads. It's saying next page. I'll see if I agree with these people. Sorry. I don't think there's any more. I think they're just trying to send you to the next page. I thought there was more about New York. Okay. Forget that. Hold on a minute. I think there's some new slang words in New York, because I'm looking at another page now. And they don't ring a bell with me. So, I mean, I am getting older. So, you know how the young people, our generation, my mother used to say, they would say like something about the new generation, was the kids today, you know, that kind of thing. You know, so here they're talking about, there was something good here. I'm not liking anything here. Schmear, which is true. Like if you wanted to get a bagel with cream cheese, you'd say a bagel with a schmear. And then if you said you wanted a pie, you meant a pizza. And And then, of course, we played stoop ball. They talk about a stoop. It means like the step going to your house. We used to all the time play with the Spalding ball on the stoop. A spaz. It says to become physically or verbally aggressive, to be angry with someone. That's not what I think a spaz is. A spaz is somebody that's clumsy. That's not a nice word. Bodega. Yeah, that's a good one from my day. It's like a corner store where you could buy like milk and bread or lottery tickets and cigarettes, like a lot of just little things like snacks, sometimes produce, shampoo, coffee. And you didn't want to go into the supermarket and go food shopping. You just wanted to go to the corner store, the bodega. Well, that's where you would. There was a corner store by my house by the bus stop, and when it was freezing, I used to wait in the store for the bus. The lady was nice to let me do that. Let's see. To cop, to buy, to purchase. Yeah. People would say things, they were going to cop some kind of bad stuff. Some of them I just didn't hear of, or they're just not up my alley. A regular coffee. A regular made with helping of cream and sugar. So like when I used to work in the city, I used to work in a bank before I had my kids. So you'd go, they had like luncheonettes, and I would get some, you might say a regular coffee to go or a light coffee. They probably do that here too. I don't know. That's not that exciting. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have much more to say about my wonderful Brooklyn accent. I may stick a few pictures in with some of the things I talked about, so that you'll see like what my stoop looked like when I was growing up. So I may do that. I'm going to play around with this video. Well, I just wanted to do something different. I do mainly talk about crochet and stuff like that, yarn, shopping. All right, I hope you all have a great night. If you didn't already, please hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a great night, or day, or morning.